My apologies that right. My network is now acting up. Okay. I was just saying I wanted to provide an update before you could take us through the presentation today. That we had a challenge of the minimum deposit on the flat token exchange, and then we realized that even on our site, when we are sending the tokens for those people who pasted the addresses from Latoken, they were actually losing those weons because they were below the minimum that was set on the exchange. And then we reached out to the support team to assist us with the correction of the minimum deposit, of which they tried to work on the issue. I think it was it on Saturday or Friday when we reported them, and we were hoping that by Monday the issue will be resolved. But up until now, when I checked, the minimum deposit is around 2,300. Now, with that challenge that the team is having, because it's like when now there are many incoming deposits on the exchange, that figure is not set manually.
Good evening, Dr. Peter. It seems that Eletebele has a network problem. So I think the issue that he wants to talk about, he can talk about it at the end of the presentation. So to save time, I think you can go ahead. And then at the end, then maybe he can give the update that he wanted to share.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks. Can you maybe disable the screen share so that I can be able to start right away?
Okay, you have the rights to share in that.
Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, just a moment. I think gonna be fine. Okay, thank you very much. I hope everyone is excited to really take time on your Monday and have this presentation with you. I think this is just going to be something very interesting on your side as we go through this important presentation with you. All of you guys have been waiting very patiently for what could have been a Sunday Zoom presentation, but we have it today, and possibly to discuss with you what will be very important. And I hope you'll really be happy to learn a good deal today as we get through this important presentation. So we are going to discuss one of the most important things that I think all of you want to know. It's all about the token exchange launch, which is going to be something historical in the industry of the crypto economy. This is never ever before done, and it's going to be implemented the very first time by La Token Exchange. So it's one of the disruptive approaches that we're going to be able to contribute into the crypto ecosystem. And so it's exciting and very important for every one of you to understand. And today we'll also be introducing a new trading pair, UCDS, which is United States dollar stable coin, which will work together with the USDT that you know. And in the market, we have three of them. We have the USDT, the Ethereum, and now this is going to be the third one. So it's going to be part of the auto deduction reserve trading pair. So it's totally a new program. And today I'll be able to go through with you all the final global press release so that you can see what is going to come out. So you'll be able to understand the whole content of the information that is in there. And I'm very excited. Weownomy has been really performing very well, and it's really going to do much, much more better after the presentation tonight, as you'll get to understand the fundamentals of what exactly we call the auto deduction reserve trading pairs. So this is absolutely something very, very important for each one of you to pay attention, make some notes, understand the whole, and clearly be very careful. If you are doing any sales currently, you're going to regret, because we have come out to clearly tell you exactly that the Weownomy's progress is tremendous, and everyone is actually beginning to see that in the market. And from today onwards, going forward, and also very important, we're going to announce today our very first strategic investor, whom you also know about. He will be able to attend live the next Sunday and have something to tell you guys. But I thought it's very important, before he can make any announcements or even to talk to you guys, I'll be able to make that official announcement. You guys will get to know him, what his potential capabilities is one of the most reputable international investors, and that shows that Weownomy is unstoppable. It's not like any of what the noisemakers want to think about. This is totally different company, and any company that has very unique strategic investors, it's equal to an institutional investor. It's a very powerful approach. It means that company is really going to really achieve a great deal. So today you're going to know about a strategic investor who has done a great deal in the financial industries, and you'll be able to Google him up and see quite a lot of progress that he has done in many years, and why we are so lucky as Weownomy to have him as a strategic investor. And so that shows you that our project is really being recognized. And if it was not for the Wild Peace Body, then we couldn't. And as I shared with you again in the group, you're able to see the Wild Peace Body founder, Umetov, yourself. You talked very well about our ecosystem, and that has also contributed to a great deal of the price movement. We have not even injected anything in the coin, and you can see this huge kind of interest. So there's a lot that is happening behind the scenes, and the people who are beginning to learn more about our ecosystem, our token ecosystem, is very, very important for you to really count yourself blessed as all of this happens. We are in the verge of launching Weownomy Chat. That's also going to bring in a lot of people, and that's also a great open now. Weownomy Neobank, and so many different activities that are happening this year. 2022 is the year of Weownomy, and is the year the Weon's token economy will be known globally, and it's just getting started. So it's very important. You guys appreciate, and we salute all of you guys who have been with Weownomy up to where it is. Most of you were very doubtful, not understanding that a disruptive company, how it works. There's a lot that you're going to achieve with Weownomy than what you could have achieved in your own isolated individual capabilities. So together, there's a great deal of what we're going to be able to achieve. So thank you. And with that, I would like to just get you guys prepared with going through the final draft of the press release, as you guys will be able to read it and understand and see. So I want to just go through some of the very interesting, important pictures that I've seen from Weownomy's very, very, very great artistic kind of like pictures, pictorial pictures showing about everyone is very excited about what is going to be launched at that token, and that is the auto deduction reserve shredding with a new stable coin. You're going to know about that stable coin today, in addition with USDT Ethereum, and that is very, very, very powerful. And as I told you, that 1 Weon is going to be 8.15 cents. And with more details, you know, you'll be so surprised. There's a great deal of changes that come in, and you will learn that sometimes we over-deliver. For you guys, you'll be able to be very surprised. So this is, and then remember, we are looking forward to actually see the exciting times ahead. We are leading up to $282 dollars per token, and so it's amazing what we can actually achieve with the Weons. And the Weons is all about the token economy, and it's also all about the whole ecosystem, the Weownomy ecosystem, the zero cost dictator economy. That is very, very, very powerful going forward. So you're going to be able to see a very interesting. So all of these important pictures that I've seen in the groups are very, very exciting, as all of you keenly follow the most important opportunity of what we're going to be able to share today. So now, as we go ahead, we're going to start with the new trading pair. As I just informed you, the token exchange will be making an announcement of a new trading pair, the Weons and the US DS. So I'll try and show you that before we can go further. So I would like to just give you that picture so that you get to understand what it is. Okay. All right. Now, this is the new token that we're talking about. It's a stable coin. It's just like USDT. And then, so this is what is going to happen. As we have been pairing currently the trades, as you can see, we have one here, the Weons, which is currently at 15 cents, okay? And as you go down, you can be able to see the different pairs that are in here. And so I want to explain to you so that you can understand. So currently we have the Weons and then USDT, okay? And then we have the Weons and Ethereum, okay? Now we're gonna have the third one, which is Weons and USDS, okay? So that is going to be a game changer. You'll learn something very critical, and this is where the whole price change factor is coming in. So as you see with the current pairs, we have the USDT pair, which most of you keep following, and it's doing very powerful. And then we have the Ethereum one. And now you're gonna have the third one, which is the USDS, which is called stably USDT, okay? So that is something very critical that you guys are gonna understand how the price impact change is going to be because of this new pair that is coming. And currently we have they have 90 billion of them in the market, but they have 482,000 in as the market cap, as the saturation, and their volume is only $11,000. And if you can see our current volume for Weowns alone, with the new price that is picking up, is over 159,000. So we are going to do miracles with this new stable coin. And as I told you, to really be very careful. Anyone who's selling the tokens is going to regret, because I even don't urge anyone to think of selling the tokens at $1, because you are the guys who are going to regret. So our current volume is 159,000 plus. And if you compare it with this new stablecoin, by the way, this new stablecoin, they were in touch with me before the Weowns was formed, and they actually wanted to help us in the formation of the Weowns token and stuff like that. And now that they know that our token is formed and is doing very well, and I thought that, wow, we can really do something wonderful in the market, in the history of the crypto economy, using their stable coin, which is $1. But they would like to see an increased volume of up to $50 million per day. I told them we can do actually $50 million in a month, and then probably next month we can do as much. So what that means is that the auto deduction program is going to really bring in a lot of this USDS, which is an equivalent of USDT, and we're going to have to see all this information that you're going to read in the final draft of the press release. But I wanted you guys to understand what is this new trading pair that is going to be paired by Weowns, and this is the one which is going to lead the whole price increase. As it changes, it will change the whole prices of the current. So all the three pairs will change automatically because of one. So the submission that is going on the token exchange with this press release is changing all of this, and we are having something big happening. And you guys just know that you have gold in your hand, and be very careful, anyone who's thinking of selling the tokens, okay? So that is the logo of the stablecoin that we are going to launch at La Token Exchange. So La Token Exchange is going to have that. So they're already on different exchanges. They're on Binance and all the other exchanges, but they're not yet on La Token Exchange. So they're coming in with Weowns. So that is something very, 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 very powerful. And I wanted to just let you understand that. So with that, I saw something very important that I thought I should share with you. I think I saw it in the group. It's very exciting what you guys have there. And so this is about the liquidity. I think people are really coming up with very creative ways. Okay, so yeah, it's the launch day. Today, you're gonna know all information that is going out in the press release, what is coming, and you are going to understand that if you are Weownomy, you're extremely blessed, because this is something that never before you guys had thought possible. Yes, Weownomy is the only cryptocurrency that has a unique auto-deduction liquidity reserve trading pair, which is going live on the press release and which will be launched on La Token Exchange. And La Token Exchange is going to make that announcement. And then from there, okay, you are going to see the whole world, other cryptocurrencies will want to come and copy our auto deduction liquidity reserve trading pair, and they will have to pay us to really use our proprietary technology. So that's something very critical. This has never happened in the history of the crypto industry, because we are bringing a solution that is not only for Weownomy, but for the whole ecosystem. But this ecosystem can only help those cryptocurrencies that are there for the people, not necessarily for themselves. And this is very powerful because it allows retail investors, small investors, to really be on the forefront, not institutional investors alone, but small investors. And then the institutional investors can also come in as they see that momentum that is building. So with this, I'm going to go straight to read that press release, which is going live, so that you guys can be able to understand what it is. So it's something very important, and you are going to see what you guys have been waiting, and I think it's going to blow you up. You're going to be very excited, and be very careful anyone who messes up with Weownomy at the moment, because as others will be selling few Weownomy and making a lot of money, you will have dumped a lot of Weownomy and you made zero, and you will not have anyone to blame. Okay, so be very careful, because your blessing could just go away, and yet you could have become one of the historical co-owners who will say, I stood before and we are benefiting from this whole thing. So with that said, let me take you through so that you can read, so that we can read together. And after we read together the press release, then you'll see it go live all over. All right. So that is the press release. We are using the reputable Newswire Global. You'll see it on Yahoo Finance. You'll see it on Fox. You'll see it on many different networks globally. And this is going to not only bless you, but it's a global new revolution out there in the world. Weownomy is now a testimony to as many crypto enthusiasts out there. For the first time, they will hear the word auto deduction. So La Token to launch Weownomy world first stably USD, USDS, Tether USDT, and Ether ETH auto deduction reserve trading pairs. Okay, so that's going to be the title of our press release that is going all over the world. So welcome to the newest trading pair, Weownomy/USDS, to be announced on La Token Exchange. The new trading pairs will launch at $18 per one Weownomy. Yes, you have heard it right. One Weownomy is going to be $18 because of this new trading pair, and come with the new reserve trading prices for USDS, USDT, and ETH. So these are the three markets, active markets, that will be there. Auto deduction of 10% or 20%. So this means that the current trading pairs of Weownomy USDT and Weownomy Ethereum will increase to $18 as well. Okay, so it's very simple. Because of the new trading pair of the Weownomy USDS, which is going to be announced on La Token Exchange, congratulations. Now the Weownomy will move from its current price to $18. So if you are selling your Weowns right now, you are going to regret. Okay? So please listen, just buy as much as possible because Weowns is going to be officially announced at $18. So this means the current trading pairs of Weowns USDT and Weowns Ethereum will increase, okay? Now, the press release is going live on March 24th. Why March 24th? It's going to allow both the parties, the USDT, USDS, La token, and so that within those few days it goes live. But I wanted you guys to see what exactly. So here is what goes ahead. So La token is set to launch a USDS, USDT, Ethereum auto deduction reserve trading pair, as well as a new trading pair, Weowns USDS, which will start trading at 1 Weowns equals $18, and it will go up to 282. It's normal $8. Okay, it's now $18. So just imagine if you are selling your Weowns recklessly, and tomorrow others are going to sell only 100 and they make a lot of money. Okay, so be very careful. It will auto deduct 10% or 20% from the trader's profits, depending on whether they are sellers and or buyers, 0.2% for buyers respectively. So if you sell Weowns on La Token Exchange and it goes up in value by 50%, then you get 40% profit because of the 10%. It depends. If you sell more, it will take 20%, you get only 30%, okay? So this new development will allow La Token to be one of the first exchanges to have USDS, USDT, Ethereum auto deduction, reserve trading, a new trading pair, Weowns/USDS, okay? To launch at 1 Weowns, which is $18. As more people buy and sell Weowns, it becomes easier for them because they are able to trade using less funds than before due to our reserves that can backstop their trades and offer liquidity even when there's no one else or no market who wants what they're selling. So as an investor, okay, this is great news because when we invest in cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, the prices go up too, but we have no control over that. So whereas these funds, investors are able to invest into coins they believe in while guaranteeing themselves some profits along the way. So this new invention is not only for Weowns, but we're also introducing it for many different coins. And because of that, every different cryptocurrency enthusiast will want to come and get Weowns for what we have just introduced in the market, okay? So the world's first socialized reserve trading platform, okay? So the world's first socialized reserve trading platform is here. Now you can trade your Weown coins and have the same liquidity as institutional investors. The introduction of this innovative reserve trading model enables traders who would otherwise be unable to participate in active markets due to budget constraints or time constraints, as well as those looking for more liquidity than that offered by the Ethereum pairs only, access to competitive prices without sacrificing their reserves, which are maximized thanks to an automatic deduction system that takes away a percentage point each time you sell and pays it back when you buy again, okay? We are going to turn Weowns into $1 trillion asset. With the liquidity that comes from the Weowns reserve trading pairs, we expect it to become $1 trillion asset within 5 years, okay? A stable currency for the crypto world, 33 million Weowns will be offered as collateral for 3 billion USDC tokens at a price of 1 Weowns equals $18. To launch the new USDC, USDT, Ethereum auto deduction reserve trading for Weowns, USDC, USDT, Ethereum with 240,000 token economy traders. So to reward all Weon holders, equal amount they hold in USDC, we set aside 1 billion USDS token, 10% to reward those who have invested in the Weon's token ecosystem. So it means for this new program, we are going to use the new token and provide you, if you have 1,000 Weons, we will give you an equivalent of 1,000 USDS. It's like giving you an equivalent of 1,000 USDT for what you currently have. This is how big it can be, okay? So going forward, we also talk about our new strategic investor, okay? Our new strategic investor is called His Excellency Sir Patrick Pajot, is now a Weownomy and zero-cost digital economy lead investor. This is how big Weownomy is. So Weownomy, the next generation of economy, Weownomy is the ultimate evolution of an economic system as it embraces all entities within its ecosystem while providing a level playing field for all players with transparency and decentralization. So we are honored that His Excellency Sir Patrick Pajot has decided to invest in our token economy with a large sum. He is believed to be worth undisclosed sum, but his estimated wealth is several $billions as of 2021, and he has donated more than $50 million to charitable causes globally, okay? So today we are announcing that His Excellency Sir Patrick Pajot has made an initial investment of $250,000 in the Weon's token economy and plans to invest up to $1 million on goodwill terms to follow shortly, bringing his total potential investment up to $30 million or 25 million euro, which would represent up to 30% of the zero-cost digital economy that combines all entities in our ecosystem. In quotes, this is just the beginning for us at Weownomy. Our next goal to create a zero-cost digital economy where everyone can find their perfect home while we grow into one global family, working together towards a brighter future. His Excellency Sir Patrick Pajot will join the board of directors and will also invest up to $30 million into economic rights of up to 30% zero-cost digital economy that combines all entities in our ecosystem across court. So His Excellency Pajot has dedicated his life to creating solutions for poverty alleviation by investing globally in education, healthcare, and clean energy education with production, with the aim of developing strong economies within countries across Africa and Asia through an innovative mix of private sector investment, public-private partnership projects, and he has donated over $50 million to charities. So we have the best of the best. Please behave, stop behaving unprofessionally, because the best have started to arrive, okay? So that's very important. With his background in finance and investment, His Excellency Sir Patrick Pajot has proven himself time and again to be a competent leader of numerous organizations within the financial service industry. As one of the world's most successful investors, he has demonstrated that he can take risks with confidence, knowing that even if they don't pay off initially, there are always ways to turn them around for success, okay? So another, subsection, Weownomy chart to a new digital economy, $1 annual subscription. Users can earn Weons worth $1,000 USDS each year with annual subscription to Weownomy chat app that has the potential to replace Facebook and Google with one powerful app on our platform, which is set to launch March 30th, 2022. It means everyone who is going to subscribe with $1 you will be able to get $1,000 worth of USDS, our new trading pair. Okay? And we will be doing that every year, even before you start to earn with the app, just to congratulate you to become a co-owner at $1 annual subscription. With Weownomy Chat's privacy setting at its maximum level, you can rest assured that nobody will be able to access your private conversation without explicit permission. The zero-cost digital economy integrated with a mobile app and SMS messaging, Weownomy Chat is set to change the world of digital communication forever. Okay? So in order for this new approach to be successful, there needs to be some of the sustainable funding mechanism in place. So we're teaming up with leading telecommunication companies in order to share revenues from the use of Weownomy Chat based on revenue of every SIM cards through their network. That is the zero-cost data plan. Again, I congratulate the team from Botswana, Fellow and Isaac. And then there's also another team from Nairobi bringing the biggest network called Safaricom, the founder of M-Pesa, the gentleman called Opio, Francis, I think Opio, has done something wonderful. He wrote, he copied me. I saw, they also replied, and that is amazing. Imagine having Safaricom, having the networks in Botswana, having the networks in South Africa. Please start to think big. This is the time not to only think of payouts. The payouts are guaranteed. Start to think big of what you can do so that you can be remembered, okay? So that is something very critical. So this way, everyone benefits, not just the social media users who will get rewarded by joining, but also operators who can enjoy greater customer loyalty and better network performance when they know they have a stake in the success of this partnership. So a $2 SIM card revenue to Weownomy Chat and a cost-sharing business model with a $6 telecom provider. So social media users will earn annual Weowns worth $1,000 for $1 subscription, and including, and just before even they start getting paid for their activities and stuff. Okay. So earn Weowns by doing what you already do on Facebook and Instagram, plus own Weownomy Chat app with $1 annual subscription. One word, opportunity. This is the greatest opportunity. Your $1 annual subscription, because you'll be able to become your own boss and start earning monthly through ads or micro tasks without any cost whatsoever, all by leveraging the power of your personal community, friends, and family network without any investment whatsoever required other than time, effort, and creativity. And then another title, Weownomy partners with the World Peace Tracks and the Pan-African People's Alliance. The founder, Joseph Yometov, World Peace Tracks, and Lobisa, Register of the World Peace Tracks on the 17th of February, 2022. Mr. Peter Luimasi, on behalf of Weownomy, was inducted as a full member into the last year's World Peace Organization, known as the World Peace Tracks, who are working towards achieving world peace through understanding among nations and social justice among people. So Weownomy partners with the World Peace Track, the World Peace and Sustainable Development. As a partner, we have committed 20% of our token Weowns back into its ecosystem through funding projects that support education, community empowerment, employment generation, healthcare, clean water access, etc. Okay, so in quotes, the partnership between Weownomy and the World Peace Tracks and PAPA is a strategic move towards promoting peace across Africa. The African continent has faced many problems over the years and is in need of a solution to these problems. Weowns are the currency of peace, okay? So it's something very, very important, okay? So Weownomy is proud to be part of a revolutionary movement which strives to find solutions for all Africans, regardless their social status or religious beliefs, and is committed towards building a better future for all Africans and humanity through its projects aimed at improving quality of life in Africa and for all human rights, helping to change the world. So Weownomy is committed to changing the lives of people all over the world by sharing our profits with those in need. Weons are always in demand, and we share with them, with those who need it most, giving everyone a chance at a better life. Supporting important global peace projects, including Pan-African People's Alliance and the World Peace Projects from the UN Resolution 1754, which includes mediation, peace, dispute resolution, reconciliation, among others. In quotes, we own our future together, close quote. So the motto of the Pan-African People's Alliance stands for unity within diversity, respect for different perspectives, creative problem-solving skills, and an unshakable belief in the power of human beings to make positive change happen for themselves, okay? Their communities and the world at large. So, end quotes. Weownomy is committed not only locally, but globally as well, said Semekola Peter Lima of Weownomy, end quotes. So that is the final draft of our global press release that will go live on March 24. And so March 24, and then after that, we are going live with our new trading pair, 1 Weon equals $18. So with that press release, the final draft of the press release, I would like to go ahead with our presentation so that we can now talk business, okay? So that is very, very, very important for all of you who are listening today. So Weons is officially, because of the new trading pair, Weons USDT, it's gonna be $18. What I told you some time ago, now it is something very historical for you people, okay? So it's a very good opportunity for you guys to buy so that you can be able to sell with a good price, okay? So with that said, I want to take you again. A new trading pair, Weons USDS, to launch trading at that token with 1 Weons equals $18. So what happens, we simply present to the token exchange this new arrangement. We have already interacted with the USDS team. They are going to give us 3 billion USDS stable token. That is big. It's like giving you 3 billion USDT. And that is amazing. It's already on CoinMarketCap, but because they have a smaller volume, okay, we are going to have big volume because we have 240,000 members. And as we launch Weownomy chat, we're gonna get many people coming. So the new trading pair, Weon USDS, to impact Weon USDT and Weon Ethereum pair. That means the Weon USDS pair, increasing trading pair prices, goes to 18 with the auto deduction of 10 to 20%, will automatically align the current trading that we have of USDT and Ethereum price to $18. And that means get ready for the price increase to $18 and not $8. So you're gonna start trading Weons, USDS, USDT, Ethereum at $18 per Weons because of the auto deduction. So when someone asks you, how does the price increase? Because of the auto deduction program, which is the first revolutionary program in the crypto industry, Weons is going at $18, okay? So that is very, very powerful for your information. So the new trading reserve pair. So this new development will allow La Token to be one of the first exchanges to have an auto deduction reserve trading pairs of USDS, USDT, Ethereum, a new trading pair to launch at 1 million equals $18. Okay, so that is something very important for your information. Okay, and that is a breakthrough. So this is a new way to trade. Okay, and Weownomy USDS, as you guys have been, using USDT, now you're going to be using USDS. And this team, I know personally, they reached out to me, they wrote a proposal before even the Weownomy was formed. And they're so excited to see how powerful the potential of the Weownomy is. And they are going to be excited to be part of the news, the press release. The crypto industry is just going to see something unique coming because of this, okay? So the new trading pair is launching La Token at $18. So the new trading pair, which is the Weownomy USDS and the Weownomy Ethereum, will be priced at $18. As a result of the new reserve fund, which will automatically increase the price of the USDT and Ethereum, which at the time of this presentation was something like 16 cents to $18. And that's why we're gonna give 240,000 members Weownomy so that they can go and do the trading. And from $18, it will just be a short time. We hit 282 because there's going to be huge number of people coming very fast. Actually, the right price could have been 1,000, but I've just decided, okay, let us just put it at 18 because it's just gonna go well very fast. We can't put it at 8, we're putting it at 18, and let's do something. And we want you all guys to become Weownomy millionaires. If you're not a Weownomy millionaire as a co-owner, you'll be an embarrassment because you are the person who's cashing out. How can you sell 10,000 Weownomy and you just get $400 and you think you're happy? Tomorrow, you'll be the one in the hospital while others are cashing out. Because of your reckless decision, you're gonna pay for it. So before that happens, go and buy Weownomy because it's official, it's going to be $18. Okay? So that is, and how it's gonna be $18? We are using a new trading pair, Weownomy and USDC, which automatically is going to impact the current trading pairs of Weownomy USDT and Weownomy Ethereum from 16 cents or 15 cents, whatever the price it is now, to $18. So just imagine you have 1,000 Weownomy and you're selling them at $18. And then the next day, it is $50. Because of the auto deduction reserve trading pair, the prices will do well, okay? So the new trading pairs of Weownomy USD at $18 and the reserve fund for investors is going to really excite not only you, but all the crypto lovers out there who for the first time, they will be able to buy with stability and sell with profit. So what are we gonna do to launch it successfully? We are launching 33 million Weownomy, which will be shifted. We have already opened an account with the USDC and we're passing through the KYC and all that stuff. And so what happens is that 33 million Weownomy will be sent to them at $18 at the price of each one, which is $18, which will be at a maximum of something like $594 million. But that 33 million, because the prices will increase, we're going to put them as collateral for them to give us the non-circulating. Currently, they have a circulating of 480,000 USDC. They'll give us the non-circulating, which is 3 billion USDS stable token, just like USDT, for reserve trading pair. So that 3 billion is what we're going to use as the reserve. So we'll be putting a certain amount every month. And it's going to be amazing, you people. You don't know how blessed you are. And this is something very, very historical. So a trading pair, a new trading pair, USDS, impacting USDT, Ethereum auto deduction reserve trading, the first in the history of the crypto economy, is just going to be very powerful. Now, this brings us to all the Class B. If you know you're an AEX shareholder, you remember the gold program, the gold certificate program, where the company wanted to list those certificates on the exchange. Now the company is going to be able to pay on its own. We're going to do a buyback of 4,800 gold certificates. So if you go on your dashboard and you see that, and you see what is written for Class B AEX shareholders, you will now be able to exchange 4,800 AEX gold certificate. You should be able to have it. If you don't have it, trouble is on your way, because we are not going to buy them. You have to show us proof. Okay, so if you show us proof, the company on behalf of AEX is going to buy 4,800 AEX gold certificate at the current 5 grams of gold, 139.81, using USDC. So that means each one of you has at least 44,000 USDC, which you can convert in US dollars. You can do it at altcoin and whatever, and you have something excited. So that program was supposed to be monthly, but we're going to do it twice in a year. So every 6 months, you'll be able to do that, so that you have it. So this is going to settle all of the challenges of the AEX shareholders when they waited. So as you are going to still participate with your Weownomy package, we are also saying that for your AEX gold certificate, that program is also going to be launched officially. And I think that is also good news for you, because you've been in there complaining, comparing yourself with Class C and all that. No, so that's how it's gonna be. And it means the company is very fair with you on that regard. Okay, so with that said, we'd like to go to a very, very important activity today, and that is we are officially, Weownomy and the Zero Cost Digital Economy welcomes His Excellency Sir Patrick Bajot as our lead investor. Okay, so that is powerful. That was what I told you in my write-ups, and it's very, very, very important to really communicate to you that having this strategic investor is very powerful. Sir Patrick Bajot is a blessing to our company, and that really gives us a very great kind of an opportunity for people out there to take us seriously, because he is well known globally. And if you guys do a search on him, you'll see how powerful he is and how blessed we are. He is the one who is investing over $30 million. He has already started with $250,000. He is going to go to $1 million. I mean, we don't need any other investor with him. If I was selfish and with the people who are making noise, I could have just used his money and pay off all the noisemakers and say, okay, we are paying because you are complaining, but you are very important. And I told him that it's very important. He is coming in a family of community, and the community of all our co-owners who have been with us. They have insulted me, talked all those things, but I remained and consistently made sure, because I knew one day you will see the success and you're gonna be very grateful for what is happening, okay? And so be grateful, be thankful, and know that very soon, Weownomy will be known globally, or if it's not already known, because you had a very great press interview from the World Peace Track founder, Yometuf yourself, who did talk very well. And a lot of people are coming. A lot of people are coming to Weownomy, let me tell you. And so you are the guys who came in fast, and you have to be disciplined, and you have to know that now what you guys were thinking is not going to be possible is possible. We have, Sir Patrick has billions of dollars. If you can be able to really look up and see what it is. He is someone very powerful. So to have him in our own new Weownomy, how many countries in Africa could have wanted to have, but he is in Weownomy. So please, this is congratulations to each one of us, okay? Because it calls for celebration to have such a historical strategic investor. He can do anything that we want, and that is very, very powerful, okay? So his investment, we call it the transformational investment opportunity, okay? And that is very important. So he has invested 250,000, which is part of what we agreed. And maybe to just show you if I'm gonna show you something very little from the memorandum that we signed with him, and that memorandum is very detailed, okay? So it's something very, very important for each one of you to really understand. So I will just try and zoom in a very important area. And that important area is how we structured and how we made all these important memorandums. So, and what it says, Weownomy is the key to empowering the global economy using the zero-cost digital economy system that provides you with access to an all-in-one investment opportunity environment. So it's a community-owned with more than 250,000 users who have invested as co-owners. Your investment is very, very important, and it's very clear that it's very critical to really appreciate each one of you who have invested as co-owners and stakeholders in the platform's success without short-term pressures of the stock market to actualize the Weownomy's potential value $1 trillion zero-cost digital economy business model to power social media platform for the people, by the people. And we had that structure, which is very important, and which we explain to our strategic investor that the way we built out this whole platform, it's a people platform operating, which is going to be set up in Switzerland. So what that means that all of the entities, the car project, every entity that we have, our people will have effective control, 70% or more. And our strategic investor will have up to 30% with economic rights. And with the 70%, I explained to him that we have our 250,000 small investors, and also we have companies who are part of the co-investors. And then we're also going to have a trustship whereby even those ones who have $1, they are also investors. Anyone who brings $1, which is 15 rand or 16, they will also be included all over the world. They should also feel they have something that they have contributed. And so in that platform, we also talked about the zero-cost advertising, which is $10 billion. We are changing the way internet advertising is going to be. We also talked about the revenue from $2 per SIM card and the zero-cost data plan, which is going to target 100 million active users, and the $1 annual subscription. And we also included the companies list, which is Weownomy. We have the AEX Gold Coin. We have the Weownomy Neobank. We have the Weownomy Chat. We have the zero-cost digital economy. We have the Weownomy Pay. We have the Weons. We have the Weons white paper. Okay. We have Pride of Africa Diamond in partnership with AEX Gold Coin. We have the car project, the Seaway Electric and autonomous vehicle. Okay, I just put the book for his purposes. He's also very, very powerful author. So I just put that book for him to read. So it has all these details. But the most important part that I wanted to share with you is we did sign our signatures on this important MOU, okay? And we also are followed by Yosef, who also signed this important. He's a legendary member of Weownomy, and he's also going to be appointed as on the board because he is the one who really impressed upon His Excellency Sir Patrick Bajo to really come through and participate with Weownomy. So that is very, very, very powerful. Okay, and with that, we also now officially also have the signature of His Excellency Sir Patrick Bajo, and he actually notarized it, and that is big. That changes the history of Weownomy forever. That changes what you and I and everyone and your families, if we start to have historical, global, international, reputable investors coming on board, it is big, okay? And so it also educates you people that when you're building something, there are people who are watching and there are people who are listening. And you, part of your investment is also served because most of you guys have participated in projects that have been questionable. And so every different projects that you guys go in and participate, you are always fearful. You think, oh, maybe it will not happen and stuff like that. But here we are, we have the best in the world coming together to really participate with Weownomy, and this goes big, okay? So congratulations again to each one of you. We have made it, and we have an historical, you know, a strategic investor. You can look him up, and you'll be very glad. And he will be able to attend the Sunday Zoom. He'll be able to say a few words, and he will be able to actually impress on you more. And I think he's also going to listen to this Zoom, which is also going to share with him a link so that he can know what we actually communicated. And I think he's very happy and to know that we have welcomed him warmly to the Weownomy family, and he will be able to follow up. We're very open, transparent family. We do make sure that everything that we communicate, we really bring it out there, and it's very powerful. So just know the doors are open for Weownomy to be big, and very soon we will be more than billions of dollars net worth. So this is just going to be very powerful, and we are now going to actually be able to achieve more than what those big companies are able to actually do, like the major companies that are out there. Okay, So this is called a transformational investment. He's going to join the board of directors of all of our different entities, Weownomy, the car project, and all of those different entities that we have. And he's going up to $30 million US that he's going to be able to invest for this initiative. Okay. And it combines all of the entities in our ecosystem. So he is our new global lead investor. Him alone, he can do wonderful, very, very powerful for our ecosystem. So he is believed to be what an undisclosed sum, very humble person, but his estimated wealth is several $billion as of 2021, and he has donated more than $50 million in charitable causes. And so we have someone who is very strategic in really making, wow, this is very powerful. It's very important for all of you to understand that Weownomy started in April last year. And before we even make our first year in April, just imagine, we have been able to get a strategic investor. We have been able to also have you as a family. We have been able to have our Weons and so many wonderful things. Weownomy chat, every different blessing that is coming our way. I think that is very, very powerful. So His Excellency Sir Patrick Pajot is now our lead investor, not only for Weownomy, but for any project that we have in our ecosystem, and even any new projects that will join and we include them in our ecosystem. It's going to be something very, 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 very powerful. So he signed the memorandum of understanding, and he is willing to put massive investment that we're expecting to get from him. He has started with $250,000 US, and it's going to put into the Weons token, and $1 million to follow shortly on goodwill terms. So goodwill terms means there was no really any direct thorough due diligence regarding the Weons token, apart from him just going on the token exchange and seeing what is there. On what is best there, he is investing. Now, on the $30 million, we'll provide him all of the additional information that he requires so that he can invest. So it's going to take over 30% of the zero-cost digital economy. So he joins all of us as co-owners as the major international investor and lead investor in Weownomy and the zero-cost economy. So we welcome the future with Weownomy. With him, we just tell everyone, welcome the future with Weownomy, a powerful solution, okay, to solve the global challenges in sustainable development and poverty eradication. So that is very powerful. And we're talking about the automatic deduction of any Weons buy and sell order, very unique one and very powerful. Now, with that presentation, explaining to you from the beginning that the price increase is going to $18 using a new stablecoin called USDC pair, in addition with our current pair of USDT and Ethereum. I did talk last week, and I think, last presentation, when I mentioned of a liquidity reward program. Now, with the auto deductions that happen, we also are going to include a liquidity reward program, just like the staking part, whereby you will be earning in both USDT and USDS, and that's something powerful. And actually, this is going to be something great. So that means we are able to reward you going forward. And that program will also have the local periods from 60, 90 to 150 days. And that means as you participate in the buy orders, you automatically qualify in this program. And the program is automatically going to qualify most of you, because since the coin now is going to start from $18 and no more $1. So most of you, even when you sell a small amount, it will be easy for you to qualify and participate. But be very careful. We are introducing a new program. We will only be giving you Weowns quarterly, every 3 months, or even every 6 months. So if you mess up with your Weowns, you will walk around poor while others are taking their time and their earning. So we want to make it easy for our IT team. We will arrange a quarterly program or a 6-month program, so that we instill discipline. So if you sell, know that you're selling and finishing everything. Or if you have a good plan within that time frame. If we have told you it's a quarterly program, plan before you go and sell. Because if you sell, we are not going to listen to stories. We will just come and laugh at you in the groups. You're the one who sold, and then you are coming here crying that, oh, I did not receive airdrops. No. Be very careful. Learn that it's real money, real discipline, and don't mess up. Okay? Don't mess up, and learn to be accountable. Now, back to this new program, it will also offer you new ways, okay, as you earn from the staking programs. Please, the staking program is also very great, because it's another way, another window for you to earn free Weowns, okay? So this is also another new program that will also allow you to earn free USDT or USDS. So that's also going to be powerful. And we want to have it up to $3 billion, $3 billion, and that is both in USDT and USDS. So that is very important information for you. Okay, now with that said, it's going to be very important that you are able now to make a profit with our new trading pair that is going at $18 per Weown. And for all the Weown token holders in the new reward program, you will be able to get the exact amount of the USDC. So from the beginning, it's going to be easier to match the new stablecoin. So if you are Class D and you have a specific amount, we will be able to give you exact amount that you have. If you have 1,000 Weowns, we'll be able to give you 1,000 USDS. The reason we're doing that, we want to increase the trading volume of the USDS in the market, at least up to $50 million per hour, or I mean per 24 hour. And so this is very, very powerful. And we will use both USDS and USDT. And going further, it's going to be something very interesting, very powerful for you. Now, Weownomy chat is coming to your smartphone. As I explained to you that we had a chat with our team, and they are finalizing, and we should have the beta test team of 100 complete on the 24th. And on the 30th, they've made it very clear that we'll have it listed on the app stores, and we'll be able to go live, okay? So that is also very good news, and we would like everyone to participate with the $1 annual subscription, which earns you 1,000 USDS, which is an equivalent to $1,000 for your $1 annual subscription. So that is very, very, very important, okay? Now, we are very thankful again with the very important work that was done with Christabella the other time when she represented the Weownomy team, and she was able to make sure that we get the whole community. Because now what is happening, we really need to get as many communities out there. So she's able to tap into a community of over 14 million people. And I do understand that the king was very happy the whole, dignitaries or the Royal Highnesses were very happy there. And so that's very powerful. That Weownomy is also known there. Just like we have a strategic investor, we are also very good to build relationships out there with those different important communities, which then builds a wonderful network for our Weownomy chat. And I think that's going to be something exciting. We are well received. And again, you reap what you sow. And I think we're going to be able to reap a great, wonderful relationship with the Zulu monarchy. And then it can lead to really build a wonderful network across the whole South African communities out there. So that's great to know that we are well received. And we are now people are beginning to take us seriously out there. So thank you very much, Christabella, for representing our community, the Weownomy community out there. Okay. So now there's also another gentleman, Dumisani Ndolovu, and also different people who also have different initiatives for the school, for the students. I did point out where Dumisani Ndolovu, he really brought out a very wonderful concept to have 1.2 million South African university students to also come in as annual subscribers, and just simply tell them your $1, you'll be able to get $1,000 worth of a stable coin, which you can convert in real cash, and you can actually get that dollar. And so any initiative like this really helps. So we will welcome these university students. It's a very unique way to study. Imagine them using an app that pays them, to use it, and that's very powerful. And that initiative to Dumisani Ndolovu with the South African University Student Executive Committee, including even others who have reached out to me in terms of such unique initiatives. It's very, very important, because this is the time as we really need to go out to make sure that we reach out to a very big community. So Weownomy Chat Hub is really going to do very well for those communities, and they own the charts, own the world, and it's an opportunity to be part of something big, okay? And $1,000 worth of yuans in USDS each year, and we target 100 million users before the end of 2023. And so as we get different communities, different societies, and everyone there, I mean, it will be wonderful. Your role as the co-owner, because you guys were saying, oh, if they pay us, we'll talk. Now, the payout is confirmed. It's going to go to $18. And currently, the team is doing very well to distribute the wins. And I think Nadel Tebele is going to shed more light. But he did brief me, because I think he has challenges regarding the internet today, but he did brief me that there's going to be some partnership for a token to distribute those wins easily to each one of you much faster. He will give you more of those details, but I think it's going to be something wonderful, so that we can have as many people get their wins much quicker. And so La Token is willing to do it for free. And so that's going to be something wonderful. That Tebele has more of those details. He will be able to explain those details in great ways so that it can be well understood. But I think for all of you guys who have been waiting, who have been complaining, oh, I've not received wins, it's going to be handled. We are doing something good with La Token Exchange, and that arrangement will come through, and we should be able to solve a great number of people. Let's have a lot of people. So we also will see how we can involve them for the 240,000 co-owners. So that can also speed up the process as we also want to make sure that all the 240,000 co-owners after the 56,000 that I've received, I think a great number of them right now have received, could be just a small number that really needs to be taken care of. Okay, we do understand that some of you also have given out, you type those addresses. If you write them or you type them, it's wrong. It's going to be faulty. So Nadel will also talk about that. So you could be waiting, complaining that I've not received Williams, but the way, instead of pasting, you wrote with your pen, and that is case sensitive. And so when the IT team tries to pick it up and they want to distribute the Williams, it bounces and you don't. Now, there are those ones again who, because of the limitation of the limitation set aside by La Token, you've lost all of your Williams. There will also be a way to assist you to really know how many did lose out, and that will be sorted out as well, because there's a clear system that can really see that you actually lost and how many. So that's very, very important. If you have such a transaction that confirms that you really send those Williams and you lost them out, so it will be figured out. Now, again, we thank the Botswana team, which reached out to the telecommunication providers there, and also a new team from Kenya, Francis Opio and Joseph Otieno, who also have done a wonderful job. They reached out to Safaricom, Telkom, Airtel, and I got some responses, I think, some feedback, and that's very wonderful. I'll try and write something in addition to the cost sharing so that I can give you, Buffalo and Isaac, together with Francis Opio and Joseph Otieno, so that you can go ahead and do those important negotiations. I will participate in any Zoom meeting that is required so that we can really bring this, because now Weownomy Chat is here, and it will be very good if we can get all these partnerships engaged prior so that everything can really get started. It will really work out well because we both need one another. The telecommunication providers need us. We need them. We provide a very unique solution out there for them. So that is very important. Now, as we talked about the neobank, we are also making sure that we cover a great deal regarding the neobank to really make sure that crypto debit cards can be issued to different users, the $1 annual users, and immediately, even before we have the crypto cards with the USDC, it will be very easy for people to pay the $1, and so that's going to be handled by our new COO, Michelle Rankwani, and so it will really work so well. So as we get other things in order, we are going to have an API that will be linked up with the Weownomy Chat, and so people will be easily make those $1 subscriptions. And so when you make the $1 subscription, then you automatically will get your 1,000 USDC, which is equivalent to $1,000. So that's going to be very powerful. And so this also the ecosystem of the fast social media neobank is going to be amazing. It will allow our users globally in the United States, and also going to link it up with the continent areas. So that is something very, 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 very important for you, so that you can enjoy Weownomy prepaid debit cards that you will load your annual subscription fee along with all the benefits of the neobank platform. Okay. Now, it's very important that we'll have the crypto wallet, that is the USDC together with the crypto debit card will also be linked up. So we want to make sure that it's very easy. As you get paid, you actually get the funds very fast. So when you're using the crypto debit card transactions processed by MasterCard Visa network, which means they're fast and reliable. You'll have access to your funds whenever you need them, thanks to the the fast approval access. So that's going to be something very powerful. Our COO Michelle Rankwani will oversee the neobank and also the $1 annual subscriptions using the USDC. So she'll also be handling the USDC stablecoin payouts for the $1 annual subscriptions to different people, so that if you pay your $1 annual subscriptions, then she'll be doing the bulk payouts, which will be going out, and that is absolutely very, very, very important. And so Weownomy is going to change the world, absolutely, because it's not only the currency of kindness, but it's also the currency of peace. Peace of mind, inner peace in your families, because you now have something. And that is very, very powerful with all the ecosystem that we are setting up. So we're going to link the USDC ecosystem with the one of the neobank and with your crypto card. It's going to be amazing, so that you can really be able to facilitate a great deal of things quick. Okay. Now, it's very, very powerful. As we've gone through all these important things, it really shows that our ecosystem is totally built out in a very wonderful way, and it's going to be able to link the wallet to the rest of the world and link with the users. We're going to be able to use the Weownomy chat, the token economy. We have 240,000 people out there dealing with the token. So it's going to be something very exciting. Okay. So that is great. And it's important that everyone out there knows. So with this great news, it's also very important to emphasize that we are also introducing our own crypto exchange, very unique, in partnership with La Token Exchange, in partnership with Bitget. We just got some very good news from Bitget. They're actually willing to list Weownomy for free, but I told them they should wait when it's $18, which is going to go live with the press release, and they can have it listed. Now, why is it important to also have our own exchange? That is very critical, because we are going to have a massive numbers of people. And so having our own exchange and partnering with the token exchange, we want to work with the best. So this is very important that we worked well with the token exchange, and we're introducing all these important revolutionary ideas with them. And so with over 240,000 members, and with our auto deduction program, and this exchange already has included with the license package, and we'll also have auto deduction on our own exchange. I mean, this is going to be something very, very powerful. Okay, so it's very important that we also have our own exchange. Back to the automated liquidity program for USDC, USDT, and Ethereum. I mean, this is gonna be it's gonna be a game changer. And on your own Weownomy, having a compliant licensed exchange, the world first Weownomy, USDT, USDS, and Ethereum auto deduction trading liquidity program is just going to be confirmed globally. So having our own exchange is beautiful. And it's not just an idea. We already have partners in Netherlands who reached out and provided us this opportunity. But we thought that let us first do a bit of work at the token exchange. And I think we're doing very well. And very soon, with the massive numbers that are coming, it will be very important, definitely, to partner with the token and put that exchange. So, and then we will be able to have a unique way of trading our digital assets. And it's going to be a unique zero-cost digital exchange. And so that's very, very important for all of our people. Okay. So it's important, again, as the world's first zero-cost digital economy crypto exchange, we will not charge any fees apart from the auto deduction program that is going to work there. A free, fully automated, SEC FINRA compliant crypto exchange with a license to trade cryptocurrencies and fiat currencies. Again, we are also looking forward to have our own blockchain. We're also looking forward to also have our own stablecoin. So it's so many things that we have there, and we are moving at a terrific speed. Thanks that we have now a strategic investor. You're going to see a great deal of things moving forward. Okay. Now, again, we're very, very excited as we see how powerful our Weownomy token economy and how it's going to be impactful in the communities. It's going to be something very critical. So the digital economy of the Weownomy token economy is for global nations, every nation that is out there. And so we're going to be able to do things strategically, and Weownomy can provide infrastructure for zero-cost in a thriving, globalized, and prosperous world. We are on the way to zero-cost economies. So that means an innovative currency that will be used for transactions between people around the world, the zero-cost housing. And we also are going to inform you, we have a very important news that we'll be able to share with you on Sunday. We also have zero-cost cars. Most of you people were laughing, but in Lesotho, we already have one of the car dealers who is so excited, and we are signing a memorandum with them, and co-owners within Lesotho who we have a program that will sign a memorandum with this particular car dealer. For Class D, you'll be able to buy cars not above 50K, Class C 100K, Class B 150, and then Class A you can go up to 300,000 and above. They have the best cars. They can bring any cars that are out there. And so what does that mean? We simply provide them a number of Weownomy, and we just give them the names of the individuals. And I think we can be able to do 100 cars per month, depending on the capacity, and as they get on to get a greater number of people. And I think we already have 3 individuals who definitely qualifying or already processed. One of them, actually, we were able to get a car using Weownomy. So we are also going to process 2. And so we will have quite a number of 100 per month using the zero-cost car program. And he's very happy. Initially, he was using the program of the USDT. And when that particular car dealer was informed about the Weownomy, he was so excited, and he now has already made 1 car available to one of our co-owners in Lesotho. So if you behave, you'll be among them. If you criticize, you'll just remain with your negativity while others are benefiting. So it's going to be 100 cars for Class. It will combine Class D, C, B, and A. So on Saturday, I'll be able to take some of those pictures of different cars, the ones for Class A, I mean, the one for Class D, the one for Class C, the one for Class B, the one for Class A, and I'll also be able to showcase some of those ones who are willing to show and say, yes, I actually got a zero-cost car, and I'm very excited. So it's a program which is officially starting in Lesotho, and I'm signing another memorandum with that particular car dealer, one of the biggest in Lesotho, and so that will also be very important for you guys. So the ones who are thinking the zero-cost thing is not working, it's work, okay? And it's gonna show you, so people can buy anything. If you're in Class A, you can even take a Ferrari, not a problem. If you're in Class B, you can maybe moderately look for those, anything around 175,000, something like that. It's happening. That is how powerful Weownomy is, okay? Myself, I'm going to take a card there as well, using the same program, okay? So that's how powerful Weownomy is, okay? So grateful. You remember this quote? I did tell you this quote initially, even before the Weownomy started, and it's very powerful. It is by Siva, a writer and a tech author, which says very, very important. So money is a collective agreement. If enough people come to the same agreement, what they agree upon becomes secondary, whether it be farm animals, gold, diamonds, paper, or simply a code. History proves all these cases to be true. Who knows that the future is going to suggest to us money once we see cryptocurrencies as ordinary. And here we have a very important Weownomy going to $18, and everyone is so excited. People are even saying, I've not received my Weownomy. But before, when we were launching the Weownomy, people were laughing at us. They were saying, the CEO has launched the coin, it has no value. But right now, people are forgetting what they said before. Now, Weownomy is becoming a game changer. Weownomy has also had a strategic investor who's going to invest in over $1.25 million just because of Weownomy. That's amazing. Okay, so that's very, very amazing. Weownomy can now, with the zero-cost cars in Lesotho, we have a car dealer who is willing to serve over 59,000 Basotho who are co-owners to buy cars using Weownomy, using our zero-cost program. And we don't charge you for that. The company provides the Weownomy on your behalf, so we're not going to deduct anything from you apart from the company providing the Weownomy program to one of the strategic, individual who is a co-owner, who will be handling the zero-cost cars in Lesotho. So I'll communicate to you that co-owner is very, very a good friend of mine, and he's the one who actually came through with the idea, and it worked through with the car dealers. Now, just having a deal signed and have it properly to make sure that co-owners in Lesotho can start to benefit, and instead of going to the banks, they'll be able to use the Weownomy and get the cars without any worries. And you get the whole thing cleared, you walk away, have everything processed in your name, and you're gonna be very, very excited, okay? So that is how powerful the Weownomy ecosystem and the zero-cost digital economy is, okay, to you and to everyone. So the zero-cost digital economy is very powerful. It is going to really be a very wonderful part of it because it's going to make things easier. If people can get zero-cost cars, they can also do zero-cost education. We can also do zero-cost health. We can also do zero-cost national activities. But let us start with the individuals slowly but slowly. And then a better future for Africa and the world, because as the African countries adopt more digital economic initiatives, the Weownomy tokens will be required to provide liquidity within these economies. Just see like what is happening in the Ukraine, they are also using cryptocurrencies for information. So with many economies in Africa having issues, I mean, Weownomy tokens are just going to do much more better. So your success is our priority. Okay. And so this is just one example of how we leverage technology to make lives better around the world through economic empowerment initiatives like the Weownomy Liquidity program. Okay. As I just mentioned to you, and I just read out, I'm very excited as I was nominated as a full member of the World Peace Track. That also gives us a very great opportunity. And at the same time, we are also going to appoint Yosef from Metov as not only a legendary member, but he will also be one among the board members of the Zero Cost Digital Economy and the Weownomy. And so that's amazing because he's doing amazingly out there. And that's what we need, all of you co-owners, to go out, speak well about your company because it's going to pay you. Don't think that if you speak bad, it's going to hurt the CEO. You're hurting yourself. You speak well, like what we're doing, strategic investors are coming. It also helps our ecosystem. And that's very, very important for you, for your family, and for the very important investment that you made in the system. So thank you very much. That was the special information that I wanted to share with you. I hope you guys are very excited. And we've come a long way. And now you're able to see the fruits of labor that we have tirelessly worked together. And let us stay happy, let us stay united, and let's know as a global family together, we can be able to accomplish many things. And we're just getting started. And I hope you guys will always remember that all the challenges, your patience is going to pay off. It's going to pay off big because you're going to see yourself successful. This is the very first program in the history of Africa and in the world that speaks about your economic empowerment and educates you strategically how that can change you. So it's very important that you appreciate that, and we've come a long way. So I salute you and I love you all, and remain focused, and just know every day we meet and we have this discussion together. Weownomy is just a lot much more better, and it makes you also successful. So thank you. Be blessed. I know it's a Monday and you guys really need to go to work, and I hope this has been very exciting for you. And the press release is going out on the 24th, and before the 24th, we're going to be able to process everything with La Token Exchange. I'm going to share with them the final draft of the press release, and everything is just going to go well. The USDSC, they're doing well. They've taken all of our company documentations, and they're doing all their due diligence and stuff, and they've really been doing well with us. So it's not that we're just starting with them a new USDT. They're also going to get to know about this, but the USDT is already in the market. And so we're just ready, and everything is going to be great. Stay safe, be blessed, and market your company because your company is unstoppable. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. And your company is going to do a great deal for you and for the future of your loved ones. Thank you. Be blessed. And I love you all.
Thank you very much, Nade Peter. Thank you very much. Nade seems to have a network problem, and he won't be connecting. So he asked me to pass his announcement that there was an issue with token distributions due to the increase in the minimum deposits on La Token. So in order to address that, La Token has decided to help us to distribute the tokens, and that will come with no gas fees for the distribution. So the idea is now that will be using Latoken to distribute, and we'll be moving from the previous platforms that we've been using to distribute tokens. All users, the shareholders, will be expected to register their accounts, for those who have not, to register accounts on Latoken and get verified. And the important announcement is that people will be told as to when they can log on to the platform to register. The idea is that maybe we'll start with Class B, and then Class C, and then Class D. The reason why we discourage everyone to go on Latoken and start registering all at once is because we've had experience with different systems where they crashed because of the huge traffic that comes in. So to avoid a lot of traffic on Latoken that can crash their systems, we have decided that maybe we can organize ourselves in different groups and classes, and maybe the first batch would go first and register, and then the system will be open to allow users to update their wallet addresses. So users will be able to log into their wallet addresses and update their wallet addresses. So I think an announcement will be. Oh, you're back in that. Okay, you can continue in that.
Yes, that. Thank you very much. My connection has been messing me up, but I appreciate that what you have done to try and clarify what we are going into. But let me just quickly summarize that and then allow you to go ahead with the Q&A session. What we were faced with is the high gas fees that has really delayed the process of the distribution of tokens, which we were thinking would be done by now. And then a time when we found the solution to the gas fees, there was a way we were able to monitor them, so that at a time when they are low, then we pushed so many batches of the tokens. But then we had that problem of the minimum deposit on Latoken, which we reached out to support for them to work on the issue, but then they come up with a better solution to say, yes, they can lower the minimum deposit, but then it is costing the company too much on the gas fees, even though we were trying to manage them. And then they offered that they can now help us to distribute the token on their site. And then that is what many people were actually advising to say. If you use the email on the Latoken from Latoken, it's actually free. You don't have to incur any charges on that. And then people were advising that we go that route. But then the challenge with that email sending of the tokens was, in our system, we are not sure whether the emails that people have used on their accounts are the very same emails that they have used on Latoken. So you might find that we send the tokens to the email that's not registered, and then those that did you follow?
Yes, that there's some challenges.
And then I have to accept my internet is messing me up. Let me not waste people's time.
Yeah.
I'll write a notice, an update on this as to how we will be able to move forward. I think I should allow you to carry on the Q&A. My internet is messing me up, so I don't want to take a lot of time for people.
I think even the Q&A, they're going to ask you in particular.
Now my connection, I don't know, because I tried to change from Econet to Vodacom, but now still messing me up. But then the thing is, we are going to, what is just in a short summary, we are going to request people to get their user IDs from the token exchange, and we are going to update the system for them to paste the user ID from the token so that we can be able to generate the reports that we can send to that token. So that way, we are going to do it in groups. There will be a time we allow the class B to go in system and then to update their addresses. Like Adipolo has said, we had that experience whereby our system crashed on a number of occasions due to a high number of connections that were concurrent. So we will request that at a time when we say, and that would be as soon as tomorrow, I guess, when at a time when we say everybody in class we should connect and then paste the addresses, that should only be the class Bs. And then when we move to class C, so that our system can be able to accommodate all those concurrent connections, because if everyone goes in all at the same time, we have tried to scale up the resources and all that, but they are getting expensive, so much expensive that we are paying over 150,000 for AWS service. So that way is costing the company too much. So we will request that people cooperate on that, to say if we are given the class B 2 days for them to do updates, we strictly request them be the ones who can connect and do that. After they just completed, we pick the report, we send to that token. So the sending will be very quick, because they will need to find just a script that will distribute the tokens within a very short space of time. Everybody who provided their user ID from the token exchange will be able to get their tokens instantly. So now that is a great advantage that will save the company a lot of amount that we have used on the distribution.
I think the data developer will make an announcement, and then it will be shared to the shareholders. Because of his network instability, I think we can continue with the Q&A session, so that we don't take a lot of time for people who are going to work tomorrow. Okay. Let's see.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you, Ntate Peter?
I'm good. I hope you're well.
Yes, I'm well, and I thank you very much for the opportunity to talk to you. Unfortunately, I wish I could talk to the presentation, but I tried to talk to you on the site, but I couldn't succeed. My name is Matlodi. I'm the one who brought Bargain. I had a Zoom with you in July last year with my daughter, and where we talked about where we initiated the proposals, and you were very happy with it and you approved it.
Yes,
And
I remember.
Yes, subsequent to that, we initiated the thing of the students and you approved it. And when the company came up with the debt cost thing, I initiated that. What about if we do the student debt counseling, where because most of the students, they graduate, but they are unable to be employed because of lack of funds. Now I'm just surprised that after all these things, I'm not being recognized. And last week, somebody came up to Misani with the thing of students, and I got a little bit confused. So I'm just bringing it to your attention that can we talk about it?
No, I remember very well. Your initiative was mostly in the rurals, okay? And what is happening is, I think the one of Dumisani was talking about a student organization which has those students. And still, your program still definitely works very well because it's totally different from what he was providing. Because for him, he's simply targeting only the subscribers. That was the main thing. How do we get the subscribers on Weownomy chat? I think yours was a little bit different. It was not only maybe focusing much more in detail about, like you're talking about the debt-free program and stuff like that. So it's different. So it's not really isolating you, but the one of Dumsani was mainly how can we get subscribers for Weownomy chat, and yours was, I think, around, if I do remember very well, it was around a virtual agency that we were talking about and how you can use that to build it around the communities and how you can structure that. So I do remember that's the approach that you wanted to take. And so it's totally different. So it still stands, and absolutely you'll be recognized for that.
Hello. Hi, good evening.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, thanks. And you?
I'm great.
Nozinta from Soweto.
Yes, happy to hear from you.
From the group called Overcomers.
Oh, yeah. And thank you very much.
Yes, that we haven't received our award of 20,000 we own. We are still waiting for that.
Okay.
We never received our award of 20,000 US dollars, 20,000 we own. We are still waiting for the group award.
Okay. So did you send some information, or maybe can you copy me that so that I can see?
Do you remember that our group is one of the groups that was recognized for well-behaving group?
Yes, I remember that. Also, you're just talking about that award alone, right?
Yes.
Okay, no, that one you'll be able to get it tomorrow. There's no worries about that.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Peter. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good in that.
Yeah.
Thank you for the presentation again.
Thank you.
You always come with some things that are amazing sometimes.
Appreciate.
Peter, my first question is, you remember on the, I think 3 weeks back, We had a Zoom meeting where we could pay 1.3 thousand US dollars for 1.2, in fact. For Class B, it was 1.2 on the program.
Yeah,
Before you modified it, you remember at that time you said we can pay 1.2, and then people will get like 40,000 dions if you pay your Class B or something like that.
But now it will be handled by the exchange.
Yes. What I want to know is what are you going to do with those who paid? Because I happen to be one of them. I think
no, those ones will get, provided they pay their out amount, they will definitely get their wins. The ones who paid less, so definitely, if the price increases, we can simply compensate them, and then they can get the amount that they had intended, because now maybe the price is going to increase so fast. They may not be able to. So I will see, because all of them have all the transactions in there, and we'll process them accordingly.
Hello, Tata Peter. Evening.
Evening. How are you?
I'm good, and you and all the co-owners. My name is Murungwa Mawasha. I'm one of the members leadership of the UK group.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just coming here today. I'm so overwhelmed with the community and the behavior of the community. Because at the moment, our community are behaving very well. And I think they deserve an applaud from us.
Absolutely, that's great.
So from me, I'm saying the power lies within the community as well, including the investors, to raise the coin. Absolutely. The coin will definitely go and shoot to the moon if all the community, as we are having so many members in the community, like now only 56,000 or 58,000 members are going to be paid. Even those 58,000 members, if we can now, when we leave this meeting, I just want to urge and encourage everyone, when we leave this meeting, we just go to Facebook, Twitter, and we just go even on our WhatsApp group, and we even go to Google and just paste Mtate Peter's name and Weownomy's name in a positive way. And in our heart, wherever we are, if we stay where we are in our positivity, the positivity we sit on our houses with, it will definitely infuse in our coin. Absolutely. If we remember very well, when Elon Musk decided to withdraw the sales of Bitcoin from his company, what happened to Bitcoin? We can do the same better than the power of one person. Absolutely. Our majority of our community, I'm here today to urge everyone that we are looking at the investors. We should not forget about us. I can see that we are slowly coming with our positivity and the positive energy. There's nothing in the world which can diffuse the positive energy. The positive energy which we can bring from this Weownomy community will definitely rise our coin. And once our coin rises, we will not have any difficulty for anyone to follow our coin. And us who are the initiators and who are the starters, who are the beginners, who came through with this coin from the beginning, where everybody did not have the belief, including myself. I was just saying, we'll see. But today, I am applauding the IT team. I am just a leadership of 40 members, and I can feel the difficulty and the tension of me managing and going through the members. The members are very professional. I don't know how Mtate Peter and Mtate Litabele and their team are managing to handle There's thousands and thousands of us. Thousands and thousands of us. This is powerful, very powerful. And I'm saying, I'm giving everybody the positivity today to carry with them. Please drink a glass of water and send the positive energy towards Weownomy coin. It will rise up for us.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Good evening, Tata Peter. Good evening.
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, today we are excited. The spirits are going up. Positivity is pumped up.
Wow, that's great to hear.
Yes. Well, it's almost a year now with this Weownomy of ours. Going through certain changes to better the offer to the members. We thank you for that and we applaud you for that, and Tate Peter. When you stood the test of time, as you have been urging us to work together with you whilst you were doing the changes and wanting to better the offer and looking for the best strategies to work this when we changed to crypto. You had urged members to buy the coin, to hold the coin. We do appreciate that there were changes here and there, but please don't forget that there have been people who have been loyal to the system, who had been doing all that were members that were doing all and complying with all your requests to buy, to hold, to do this since December. Can you please recognize that because some people have been consistent with what you have been requesting of them to do. Yes, in terms of reward, as people were buying and when others were really, cashing out, depleting everything. There are members who stood by you, still continuing to buy and hold, and then even when staking came, they were staking. So remember as well that people have been staking before you introduced the 90-day stake. Some of those, I'm one of those who have been staking, who has been continuing to buy, even when the latest it dropped to the latest, 1 cent or so. So please recognize such people in here, because we have really been with the pressure that is mounting, but we still held on to the request that you made to us. With that, there is, I don't know if it's to be responded to by IT. The La token, can they repeat what has to happen with the user IDs of people who are now to register on La token as we speak? Is it for people who have not received anything as yet? Or is it for everyone now to start doing that, so that in the next batches, can you explain to us how that works? And then there's people who have already received on Weownomy Pay. Can you also respond to that, and how are they going to be assisted in terms of removing now the 1,200 we owns from Weownomy, or whatever amount they have now from Weownomy Pay to La token?
I think to answer this one of La token, I think the best thing would be to wait for the official announcement that Ndadel Debela will share with all shareholders. So in that announcement, he will provide all the details as to what is the way forward, who can do what, and when can we do that. So I think the update that developer will share will have all the details. So I think we can just wait for that for tomorrow.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Dade.
I'm
How are
good.
you?
How are you?
I'm good
I'm
too. You're
good.
talking to Winnie Gamete from Eswatini.
Happy to hear from you.
Yes, thank you so much for the good presentation, and thank you for the investor. While you were doing the Zoom presentation, I actually went through Google. I read more about him. Ash is so exciting. He's one of those who people on the high profile.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's really interesting about him. I've read more. You know, it's really encouraging. I wish everyone would just wait for the 24th to see things happening. I've got one question, Mr. CEO, about AEX. I'm one of those who invested in AEX. So
Yes.
you just talk about our share certificate.
Yes, the gold certificate.
Yes, the gold certificate. Okay, I'll just break my my question, but it's one question. I don't know where we find this share certificate. We're almost confused, a few of us. When we are going through the dashboard, we don't know where exactly you need to find it, or whether you emailed it to us when we registered in July.
What happens now in the Delta Belly, I think he puts them all on the dashboard. If you don't have, it will be easy. You can simply write and then you say maybe you don't have it on your dashboard. You will easily provide it on your dashboard so that you can be able to have it. It's very, very important.
Good evening, Tata Peter.
Good evening. How are you?
We are blessed here in Botswana.
Glad to hear from you.
Okay. I've got a quick question regarding the AEX platform. You shared something about that those that who have Class B or the AEX, they're going to be rewarded somehow. So it was not, I don't know if I got you clearly as to how and when it will be rewarded. Secondly, I want to also find out about the staking program that we are currently doing. Is the platform, the reward still in place where after your 90-day or 30-day or whatever contract ends, you will reward them, since now there's new developments of pricing and all that? And then lastly, I just wanted to remind your team that AEX class is always forgotten. When there are new developments, they are done lastly. I don't know, maybe it's because we log in on a different platform or what, but even the staking part of the $10, we are not yet paid. And probably it's because of that platform or not. I don't know. Or how are you going to sort that out so that we are also considered at the same time with the rest of the co-owners? Thank you.
Okay. And now it will be sorted out. I don't think that you'll have any problem. Our team will be able to fix everything accordingly and make sure. And as well, also for the new program for the certificates, it's very important. If you don't have it or any access, still the eligibility can assist, get the agreement, get the certificate, and we can process the buyback program for your shares.
Good evening, Dr. Peter.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
Sir, I wish to start first of all by welcoming the new strategic investor in the likes of His Excellency Patrick Bijo. I think credit must really go to you and Peter for the efforts that you are doing behind the scene. Amazing efforts, awesome efforts. Really, we should address that credit to you because
thank you so
now
much.
We are really seeing where your vision is taking us to, which is great. And I really applaud you for that. Regarding this AEX certificates, I don't know how different are they from the ones that we already have in our dashboards, because I have a certificate in my dashboard.
Okay. How does it look like? Does it have anything written like 5 grams of gold or something like that? Does it have anything like that?
Could just clarify the difference between what I have and what you are talking about?
Yeah. What will happen? Our IT team will do a video to show exactly what is required so that we can really ascertain what you have. But if you paid for Class B and for some reason, maybe you have only for the for the Weownomy, they will be able to process the one of, they'll give you an agreement, and then you'll also get the AEX shareholder certificate, which should have a portion of the gold coin, which is indicated in there.
Good evening, CEO. Good evening, co-owners.
We are good. How are you?
Thank you very much, CEO. Thank you for the presentation. That was so immaculate.
Thank you. Thank you so much for appreciating.
Actually, see, all right.
Good evening, CEO.
I'm good. How are you?
Fine and you, CEO. This is Poverty Fighter, my CEO.
Yes. How are you?
Yes. I have a question about what Teltebelo was asking. Was telling us about the ID. That the ID code that is supposed to be recognized by it on La token. That ID is editable, point number 1. It's editable because of it's difficult for people to remember. So you can put it in a simple way, like a nickname or anything that you can be able to remember. So will the system be able to recognize the name that you put there, or it will only need the numbers? So that's the question. Then the other question.
I think to clarify the issue of La token, what you do is, I think that it will be explained further into the announcement that will be made. But the idea is you register on La token, and then you take your Weon's address from La Token, and then you put it into you upload it into your dashboard. So I think what the Delta was trying to say when he was talking about your La Token ID was your Weon's address in La Token. So that is what is required, because that is what will be used when your payments are made. But I think it will be more clear in the announcement that will be shared with all shareholders tomorrow.
I think maybe we call it a day. Since,
Good evening.
we're gonna be able to go for people are going for work tomorrow, and it was great talking to you all. Bye for now.